So, Bill, you're the man behind all these beautiful birdhouses and all the landscaping you've done up and down, all on the outside. When did you start doing this?
Well, the landscaping actually started right after I moved here in '96. When I had the flowers, I built a lot of the there's 90 wooden flower boxes outside, which now have rocks in them. But I built the steps, I built the bridges. Then, when the flowers ended in 2011, I started the birdhouses outside, 1,000 a year in the wintertime. And then, as soon as it got warm out, I got rocks from the rock guy in Lagodi and got loads of rocks, carried rocks every day, 7 days a week until for 3.5 years, and I painted them as I got them out in the yard, and then I started working on the inside, and the last 2 or 3 years is basically just sitting around and painting little birdhouses to give away.
And that's these. Some of these are some of the examples, like these that
Yes.
are on the floor.
I've been giving away somewhere around 5,000 a year of those. And people seem to want to either collect them, come back and get another one. I don't care. I just am trying to have fun and keep myself a little bit active. And I mean a little bit. Basically, all I do is go up and down this spiral stairway over there to paint downstairs.
Oh, so your painting room is downstairs,
Oh,
down the
yes.
spiral staircase. Beautiful. And has anybody helped you over the years, or has this mostly been
It's
a
all
Bill?
been me, except the last couple of years I've had to have some Amish to mow my yard. I have not been allowed to do that, and my son and daughter and their families have helped do a little cleanup in the yard maybe once a year. It's not often.
All right, so this is the Bill show without a doubt.
Yeah, basically.
And that's what I thought, because we were talking outside, saying, "Do you think somebody helped with all this?" I says, "No, I think this started and then just kept growing and growing." And I guess when you started it, did you ever envision it being as
Oh,
complete as
Lord,
it is?
no, 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 no. I just get up in the morning and, okay, what am I going to do today? And I'm going to go get a load of lumber and do something, and I do it and go to bed that night and get up the next morning. Now, I didn't work all day. I worked maybe 5, 6 hours a day
Mm-hmm.
and listened to music the rest of the day outside. But I just can't believe it's done or was done, and now it doesn't look very good. It kind of bothers me. It doesn't seem to bother people. They said, well, it's weathered. I said, yes, it certainly is weathered.
But it's very colorful, Bill. I mean, with all the colors that you put together outside, you know, I couldn't. I mean, I saw pictures of it before we came here, but to see it in person versus seeing pictures, it's really really impressive, and to know that this is a labor of love just makes it even more appealing, at least from an interest standpoint. And obviously I find you fascinating as well, because someone's got to do this, and you can make the comment, sure, anyone can do it, but nobody else is doing it. It's kind of like when we met the guy who had the world's biggest paintball. I said, well, who's got the second biggest? He goes, I have no idea. He goes, I think I'm the only person that does this. And Steve here has been in plenty of different places, whether it be the world's biggest sewing needle, or what are some of the other things you've checked out?
I've seen like dozens of them. Man, I've seen like Well, there's a town full of them in Illinois, Casey, Illinois.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's like a landmark. But then I've seen other like stuff outside of it. Las Vegas has a number of them too. They've got the world's largest working fire hydrant, the largest golden nugget, the largest bong, like smoking bong, and I've seen a few other ones in Las Vegas.
Yeah, if it says world's largest, he wants to go see what it is. And then something like this, which is unique, is again, it's just absolutely beautiful what you've got here.
Now I do have some people that come. Art. There was an art professor in Pennsylvania last summer that spent 2 whole days here, and he would spend 45 minutes taking one picture outside.
Wow.
And I've had a folk art teacher from IU. I've also had a folk art teacher from northern Indiana that came here because he teaches folk art, and I said, "What's that?" He says, "You're folk art."
And Bill, I'm going to agree with them. This is I mean, as much as I'd love to say Americana, and say that this is really it is, because obviously you're American and we're in America, but this is folk art. No matter what part of the world you'd be from, if you were doing something like this is from you. This is a reflection of you and your personality, and I just want to say thank you. And on that note, I want to thank you, and I'll stop the video.
Okay.
Thanks, Bill.